On ouvre mardi, mardi soir il est vendu.
Bon, on y va? Ça fait 1 heure que vous êtes scotché là. Faut changer de chaîne à un moment là.
Beaucoup de sérénité qui se dégage de ce tableau. Et même une certaine violence.
Je trouve très touchant aussi.
C'est touchant des taches rouges sur un fond blanc. Et ça coûte combien ça?
Je crois qu'il est à 30 000 €. Mais je peux vérifier si vous voulez.
Ouais, vaut mieux vérifier quand même. Parce que ça me paraît exagéré comme prix.
Every form of art can cause an emotion effect, even if that's not what's intended by the author. The logic behind it is pretty simple. Every object can be a subject of thought, and every thought can cause an emotion. For example, imagine that a picture of a spider may not cause an effect for most people, but for someone who has arachnophobia, it causes a extreme reaction of fear. But that's not meant to say that we can call every single thing that causes an emotion effect a piece of art. If that was the case, we could be falling into the trap of calling weird things art just for the shock value, which is an easy emotion to cause. That's not how it works in the real world, right? But I will talk about that in a minute. Hello everyone, this is Naji Boas of Naji Boas, and I mainly do commentary videos about random things. So please do like and subscribe, and feel free to suggest me a topic to talk about in future videos. Thank you. Memes. They have been around since the dawn of the internet, when we needed an answer for the question, what should we share? And the answer was cats and comedy. The early internet didn't bother so much about politics or other serious subjects. It was all about making something funny. But we are far from that now. The internet has become more potent and an essential part of life. It has attracted the attention of big companies and political figures, so the reasons why somebody should share something has changed drastically. Possibilities have arose to infinity. And because of that, people started doing memes for their obscure agendas. They started criticizing governments, they started criticizing people, all for the shady business. Well, fortunately, that wasn't the only new style of memes. You see, when they first came about, memes were mostly only images. But as time passed by and technology got better, people started doing videos, and those got more complex and more well produced. You could say they really gained an artistic effect. And well, some people may not like that term, as they believe only conventional beauty can be called art, which is something that has been defied over many times in history. Although we do have a natural sense of beauty, art is not meant to explore only that. It would be boring. If you go down that spiral, you quickly become one of those people that only listen to classical music and pretend that they understand anything about a Picasso painting. So to me, I really believe that a definition of art can be just something that causes a feeling for someone. And yes, this gives rooms to every type of scammer and con artist that tries to capitalize on people's feelings. But they are just a downside that we have in order to get freedom of expression, freedom to try to create something artistic. That being said, there's a clear characteristic that we can use to identify good art from the rest of them. If we would add this to the definition that I just gave, it would become something like something that causes a feeling for someone and that it took effort to be done. And it's a common misconception of less empathetic people that artists are lazy people, that they have to wait around for creativity and can't be disciplined. That can't be far away from the truth, when in fact, artists are some of the people that are most haunted by the extremes of working, reaching point that they become so immersed in their crafts that they become to harm themselves by doing it. So you can see the point that I'm trying to get at. When talking about art and talking about artists, those things all fit into the creation of memes. There are people putting great effort in this, even if it's just to get a genuine and simple laugh. And some of those already reached legendary status a long time ago. That can't be a remembering of the internet culture without remembering them. I take Nyan Cat for example. This rainbow cat will be forever in my memories, and is actually more relatable to me as art as Mona Lisa. And yes, it's strange to put both of them on the same shelf, but it's a reason why we don't go around calling anything art, and memes just sound better anyway. And the good ending is that next time you are editing some dank memes and some hops around and says, "What are you doing? You've been in this dark room for 3 days, feeding off snacks and never seeing sunlight." You can safely say, "I'm doing art."